Well, Labor Day weekend is just 4 days away now, and that means a lot of travelers will hit the road and the skies.
Yeah, so joining us now is Julie Coker, the president and CEO of the San Diego Tourism Authority. Julie, thank you so much for joining us here.
Thank you.
Sure. Can you talk to us a little bit about what's going on as far as travel goes to San Diego? Things are probably picking back up, and we started to move forward, and probably mid-June, I imagine, and then Delta hit. So where are we now, and how are we being affected here in San Diego?
Actually, we're doing extremely well. So San Diego is very fortunate. We have natural beauty. We have lots of outdoor spaces, attractions, and so it makes a unique destination to come and visit. So we're expecting a very strong Labor Day weekend.
So what are you talking about in terms of strong? You know, obviously in the past we've seen the numbers drop significantly last year. This year, you know, we've seen some things tick up. What do you expect?
So we have done extremely well since May. So since May, our numbers have been strong in terms of hotel occupancy and average rate. And we expect that to happen through the weekend as well. San Diego is one of those destinations that must do, must see, must experience, and that'll definitely carry through. And with the long weekend before most children are heading back to school, I think we'll see visitors take advantage. Of course, like any destination, we're going to be safe here in San Diego, and we're expecting visitors that are coming from outside of the state to also be cautious. So we have safety protocols in place. We've had a strong summer. The Delta variant certainly is a concern, but I think visitors are going to take precautions that they need to be safe. But again, you can hike, you can paddle boat, you can be outside on the water or walk through Balboa Park or any of the number of attractions that we have. So there's a lot to see and do here in San Diego, and all of that can be done outside, even dining.
Right, it's great to have the outdoor option here in our great city, but the question is the indoor stuff as far as conventions go, for example. Where are we with conventions? Comic-Con obviously didn't happen the way that we would have hoped the last couple of years now. Where do we stand?
Sure. So the convention center reopened as of August 1st for conventions. And so we've done about 5 conventions. We actually have a convention in town now, orthopedic surgeons. They're obviously taking all the necessary safety protocols, and so is the convention center. And it's going well. And we just finished with vascular surgeons 2 weeks ago. We have other conventions that are coming in through the end of this year. So conventions have come back. Also conventions and meetings in our hotels, which are smaller in size, are also taking place. Again, smaller sessions in terms of meeting time, going outside more, making use of outdoor breaks, moving receptions outside, meal periods, that sort of thing.
So how is the vaccine affecting tourism, and really are you guys encouraging people, travelers, to get the vaccine? Is there any program or any kind of PSA that you guys are doing to encourage people to get vaccinated?
Absolutely. So we know that vaccination is a choice, but we also know that our destination doing as well as it is with fully vaccinated residents is a key talking point for our meeting planners. So they're sharing that with their attendees, that San Diego is safe. But I think from a safety standpoint, it's also important for us to follow those protocols. So washing your hands, if you're not feeling well, staying in, wearing your mask, all of those things matter, but definitely we are leaning into vaccinations. We do believe it is going to spark travel, and it has, and we have seen, the data has shown that we see an uptick in visitors as the vaccination did come out.
Seems like there's a lot of these preventative things we can do, have done over the years. We've kind of learned to go with it. It seems like a lot of changes are being made. I'm curious, like, having a macro look at the last couple of years, like, how's it gone? I mean, it's obviously been a very tough, challenging year and a half when it comes to tourism.
You know, unfortunately, prior to COVID, San Diego definitely was a top destination, and we still are. But just to put in perspective, over 200,000 travel-related jobs were here in San Diego. At the height of the pandemic, we lost 70,000 jobs. So that tells you what is at stake here. Also, too, in terms of the tax revenue that we generate and the city services that our TOT supports. But it was a devastating year, much, much worse than 9/11. And we are coming back. And the great thing is that we've been able to market and sell the destination. And we've seen the results of that because we are #1 in the West Coast in terms of destinations, beating out Los Angeles, San Francisco. And so we'll just continue to do what we need to do to be safe. But also, too, San Diego is a beautiful destination, and so there's lots for folks to do outside.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it seems like a time when everybody can come together. Common goal here. Let's work together and show off our great city.
Absolutely.
All right, Julie,
and
thank you. And our weather and so many things we have to offer. Julie, thank you so much. We appreciate your time.
Thank you.